And welcome back to the Your Last Resort podcast with your host, Brandon Lejean. This week it's episode 81, and I'm joined by a very special guest, David Centofanti, the man in the sunglasses, the mysterious man to the right of me. How you doing?
I'm doing well, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good. We were talking a little before this. You just got in from Dallas around 5 a.m. So you got like the full like hungover comic look, but you're not even hungover. You just were out all night.
I am.
Oh, you are? Okay, fair enough.
Jeffrey drove.
Because
as I was cleaning my car out before we left, I noticed my registration on my vehicle had expired.
Don't drive dirty to Dallas. Especially, they get a little crazy over there with laws and stuff.
And I still got that California license plate.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm just I'm a hot mess.
Yeah. I think we're like supposed I think you have like 6 months to change it once you move somewhere new, and then after that, it's like not. Okay, listen.
So I need to get on that.
Yes, but here was good advice I heard, and it was on a podcast and a comics podcast. So there's like no merit behind this besides a comics edit, but they said that when you get pulled over, make sure if the cop's like, oh, you're not registered, how long have you lived here? Say under 6 months. Okay. And they don't really have a way to check. Like, it's not like they can type in their computer and be like, well, you signed your lease on June 1st, and it's been approximately 7 months. Okay. And you can kind of like get away with it. But again, I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, I was raised right. I don't lie to cops.
Oh, okay. All right, dude. All right.
I tell them the whole truth.
All right, dude. Get those cops' dicks out of your mouth. Yeah. It's okay, all right?
Hey, as someone who has never lied to a cop,
yes,
I've never had to. I've never had to go to court.
That's fair. Okay,
that's
fair
not
enough.
true. I've had to go.
You've had to go to court.
Yeah. I used to have I used to get pulled over for the stupidest shit. Like I would let my light go out.
Yeah, your tail light.
Or the front light.
Oh yeah, the head. Wow.
So to have both lights on, you would have your brights on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like round a corner and there would be someone pulled over, and then the cop would see me driving with my brights on and then pull me over and give me a ticket for that.
That's terrible.
It was never something like putting someone else's life at risk.
Just
it was
dumb...
like, oh, that bulb didn't work.
Yeah.
It was retarded.
I think the one interaction with like a cop, you can say, I'm pretty sure I've said retarded like 50 times on this podcast. It's not like a PC thing.
No, I was talking about the current of electricity to the light bulb. It was slow. It was trickle.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Did I save it?
Good save right there, dude. A+ save. Dude, the only interaction I've had with a cop is like the most widest experience with a cop. I
love doing cocaine with cops too.
Yeah, exactly. I got pulled over. Like, you know how like there's those long left turns where like it takes a second to get through? I busted through one on a yellow, which is like technically legal. It turned red about halfway through and the cop pulls me over.
Yeah, you don't want to bust through a red light.
Yeah.
It's not
and
good.
So he pulls me over and he's like, do you know why I pulled you over? And I was like, no. And he was like, you ran a red light. And I went, no, I didn't. And he said, what do you mean? And I go, when I went through it, it was yellow and it turned red halfway through. I go, I don't know how I'm supposed to predict how fast. I don't know why I'm talking to the cop like this at this
This is
point.
awesome. This is why we all wanted it.
And then he goes,
I've never been spoken
all right.
to
Yeah.
like
Basically, dude, he goes. He walks away, puts some shit in his computer, walks back. He goes, all right, you got a clean record. He goes, don't run any more yellow lights anymore. And hands me back my license. And just let me go. Yeah, it worked. It was like you said, where he was like, I've never had a man talk to me like that before. He was like, here's my gun and badge. Go run wild.
No shit. So here's a little rule of thumb for the future for you. Every yellow light is how many seconds the miles per hour is on the road.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so if it's 30 or 35, the yellow light is 3 seconds. If it's 40 to 45, the yellow light is 4 seconds.
How do more like okay?
How is this not common knowledge?
I don't fucking imagine that no one knows it because I
learned it a couple years ago,
in my
and
life.
I'm 30, so it's like, yo, how isn't this common knowledge? But it's true if you're driving.
Yeah. Wow. I had no idea. That makes so much sense. Because sometimes I'll be like flying and I see a light. It's like one of those 50-mile-per-hour streets, and I'll hit the brakes, and then I'll be like, "This is the longest yellow light I've ever seen." Dude, you just like I want to go drive around right now and sit at yellow lights, be like 1, 2, 3. Oh shit! Like an excited toddler. That's fucking.
That's probably why they probably don't put that information out there is because they don't want people running yellow.
You're
lights.
Right. That's actually
probably why that's not out
100% why. Because
some autistic guy was driving one day.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Wait a second."
You're a fool. Just some.
I
He's
think
like the
I've
Rain Man of
cracked
yellow
the code.
lights. Yeah.
Yeah, who would give an autistic person a driver's license? This is absurd.
Yeah, this is the we're gonna try and sell this movie to Netflix, and they'd be like, it's dumb. Autistic people can't drive.
Yeah,
what are you doing here?
What are you doing?
Some autistic dude's driving, listening to this right now, like, what the fuck, dude? 3, 2, 1. I knew it.
Yeah, but he's too busy listening to the podcast. He gets angry at us. He's not counting, right?
Exactly,
and then he gets into a car accident. That's exactly why you never should have gave him the driver's license.
I'm definitely gonna see a light and be like, don't worry, babe, I got this. 1, 2, and it's gonna turn red, and I'm just gonna blow through. I'm gonna miscount it and blow through so many red lights now. I'm gonna have like an extra sense of confidence now.
And Timothée Chalamet will play you in the movie.
Yeah.
Why not?
That'd be great. That'd be so. He'd have to wear like we'd have to get so many small actors because I'm taller than most people. Like you ever seen like Stallone is Sylvester Stallone is 5'7", so they have to shoot a lot of shit. And like Rocky'd have to stand on platforms and stuff and shoot weird angles.
That was my favorite part of like dads in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Like Tom Cruise stands on a box to kiss
Yeah.
Renee Zellweger.
Yeah.
And what's that? Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Like at the end, when they kiss, he's standing on a frame.
Yeah.
And every one of my friends' dads, every one of my uncles, every guy in Michigan, for some reason, knew that when we'd watch that movie as a kid, they go like, Tom Cruise is standing on a box right now. And it's like, is this the only way you can feel masculine over this famous actor?
That's
exactly you have to
what
call
it
him
is.
out for being short.
Yeah, it's 100%. You're right. It's 100% all the dads being like, he might be getting the girl and the superhero, but at least I don't gotta stand on a box to kiss her, bro. Like,
right.
Such a dumb guy thing. Like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like, no girl is like, that's a powerful woman because she doesn't have to stand on a box because it's fucking stupid. But we're dudes, so we're like,
To belittle the dude.
that guy's only 5'7" and he's gonna stand on a box. I'm fucking 5'7" when I stand on my dick, dude.
Like if he has to stand on a box in real life to kiss her, like if you saw that,
yeah,
if you were at their wedding and he had to step up, it'd be like, don't marry him.
yeah, exactly.
He's too short, but he's got money.
Some
so.
fucking shit. Like that'd be so funny if he could, like, you know, the little. I'm not talking like a box. I'm talking the little kid toddler plastic stools. Like one of those, like he brings it around. He's like, "Goodbye, Renee. 1 second." Pull, you know, butler puts it on the floor. Bye. That'd be fucking great, dude. I don't know.
Do you
all right.
remember when you
What?
no longer had to use the stools to get stuff off the counter?
Yes.
You remember that moment
Yeah.
in childhood?
Mine was very
It's
weird.
when I got fat.
That sucks.
I had too easy access to the cookie jar.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
was
I
like,
guess I get the correlation
That
there.
step stool was the last exercise I got as a child. Now it was just free reign. I was
Yeah.
like, my arms can reach everything.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. You're right. What was the question again? I got really.
was there a question?
It was when did we not need the step stool anymore?
Oh yeah.
Mine was 6th grade, dude. I was like in 5th, maybe it was younger, but in like all the way up to 5th grade, I was just like a normal sized kid, and then I grew 8 inches over the summer, and I was just taller than everyone, and so like. I probably could reach the shelves before 6th grade, but I don't know. In my head, that's always when I remember being tall.
Do you ever get asked in grocery stores to help people?
Oh, 100%, yes.
And you love it.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it, yeah.
Dude, I don't. I've gotten asked maybe once or twice
Yeah,
by
it's
old
very
ladies.
rare. Oh,
and
yeah, smaller,
and I
older
love
people.
it.
It's awesome.
I love it. I love, like, because it's not like you went out of your way for it.
It's easy for us, but they need us.
They'll
They'll
need
starve
it.
to death.
And
if
I
we don't
love
get them
food,
that shit.
so I'm like, I'm the hunter in that moment. That's me in the Serengeti with the fucking arrow.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can
shit.
get that soup for you. I love those moments.
Yeah. We're literally, you guys can now find us at every Randall's in Austin walking around trying to help old ladies grab shit. Like, we're just going to be strolling out. I was like, hello, ma'am, would you need help with that? They're going to be like, there's 2 creepy dudes walking around the aisles all day. Like, we're going to just be banned from every Randall's and Walmart in the city and shit.
I'm wearing a child-sized Batman suit.
Yeah.
I'm here to help.
Just fucking halfway up your chest, like crop top style. Like mid, like spandex, basically, mid thigh.
This big old ham hock
How
leaking out.
scary would that be? Because we're like,
Let me get you some Maruchan ramen.
You pull up on like a 5-foot lady, bro. You're towering over her. The fucking lights behind her disappear, and it's you in a children's Batman suit and me in a children's Robin suit, and we're just like, "Can we help you?"
Whoa. Well, you put yourself in Robin, bro.
Dude, Robin's cool.
That's humble.
Yeah, dude, I don't mind.
That's awesome.
I feel like
I don't think anyone outwardly ever says like I'm Robin.
dude, I'm gonna be the
You're
coolest.
a good man.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be the
You're
coolest
a good man.
Robin.
That's
yeah.
cool.
I
Because
also-
if you realize if you do pick Robin,
yeah,
you get to become Nighthawk.
yeah,
So I mean, it's like all those bitches that are like, I'm not Robin. It's like, all right, you ain't willing to grow then.
yeah, exactly.
You ain't just straight up Batman.
I'm
out
in
of
this
the
for the
cage.
long run.
Like I'm Batman
Yeah.
because
you called it. You called
I
dibs.
did. I got
You
dibs.
did
I
dibs.
said it
It's
first.
the rules
yeah,
of dibs. I
so.
get it.
But if you would have said I'm Batman, I probably would have been like, yeah, he's dressed as Batman in the grocery store, and then I show up dressed as the Penguin. I'd pick a villain over Robin.
Yeah.
And I just think that was very humble of you
thank
to
you,
go
dude.
straight like.
I don't like never had a problem with Robin. I know he's like he kind of gets. I feel like him getting the bitch rep was more of like a meme thing. Like it was fun. It's like fun to make him the bitch, but he's like not. I mean, he kind of is sometimes, but not always.
He's also a young man in spandex hanging out with another dude.
Yeah.
How are you not? Doesn't he have a cape too?
Yeah, they both.
But his
aren't they the
cape is
Caped
green.
Crusade?
He's
One of them-
colorful.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Batman's like, he's in black. That's slimming. That's
Yeah.
cool. You know, this guy's wearing red and green and yellow.
He's called
Like,
the Boy Wonder.
the most the Boy Wonder. Like I know people called the Boy Wonder who know their ways around glory holes.
Yes. Yes.
You know, like there's a reason why, and his name is Robin, which is a very
Yeah.
effeminate bird. You know,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
like,
And his like look is like tights with like a garment on
Yeah.
his crotch. Like he wears like underwear over underwear.
yeah, it's like signifying like here is my crotch area.
Yeah.
Batman's all black. You don't know where his penis could be.
That's very true.
He's
yeah.
so mysterious.
You know what my complaint with superhero movies is they're unrealistic because there's not enough bulges in superhero movies. If they're really wearing spandex, I should see more camel toe and more dick outlines.
That is fair.
Like think about it.
I'd say Watchmen was the only hero movie that was like, let's just show the cock.
Yeah.
Let's just show it.
It's realistic, dude. Yeah, or they either
Because
that
Henry
or
Cavill obviously has a hog.
dude, yes.
And why are we not seeing it
Yeah.
as he beats the shit out of Michael Shannon? And Michael Shannon's hog. Like when Zod releases that armor, why didn't we
Yeah.
see the tip?
dude,
Why
you
don't we
could-
see the tip
yeah.
of his cock? Like, oh, dude, that's a general.
Dude,
That's a fucking general. right there.
exactly. There's just so many like
Good point.
fun things you could do with superheroes' dicks that are unexplored. Like Wolverine's, it never gets soft because he is just a serum in him. Like he's always hard. His claws are always ready. He's invincible. Dude, you could get Dr. Ock. You get him a little fucking robot hand penis.
Bane.
Bane.
Hits
Oh,
it,
dude,
and only his dick grows.
that'd be fucking great. Just his dick, like fucking when it comes after, sounds like the mask too. Like, oh, that'd be great. You could do so many cool things.
God, we got how long into this podcast where we started talking about cacks?
We're only like 10 minutes into it, and it's been all dick talk.
Took too long.
Too long,
It took
honestly.
too long
I should have just started it with it.
to get to this point.
Exactly. We're making leaps and bounds for the. Oh god, it would just get so gross. The don't click on this, you'll come in 30-second porn that would emerge from bulges and superheroes pants.
Which also, how cocky.
I know.
You're going to come instantly.
Yeah, it's rude. It's
like, what do you think you are?
I don't know. Maybe
Timothy Chalamet?
that's the theme. That's the theme of this podcast. It's just Timothy Chalamet. He's a beautiful little man. You know? Timothy Chalamet's not gonna hear this.
I don't think I've ever seen a Timothy Chalamet movie.
He's in Lord of the Rings.
No.
He's the bitch guy, Frodo.
No.
That's
no,
Timothy Chalamet,
no,
right?
That's Elijah Wood.
Oh, dude, wait, who's
What are you
Timothy
talking
Chalamet?
about?
All right, time out. I gotta be my own Jamie right now.
You
I'm
just
thinking-
thought Elijah Wood was...
I'm thinking of the
Bravo
wrong
disappointed.
person, dude.
But
I
also,
know.
But also, how about that Elijah Wood, right?
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking of. That's why I've been all hot and horny for.
Yo,
Dude, suck my dick. These are the same people, bro.
No, they're not. No, let me see.
Dude, hold up. Let me get a
Look
picture
it up.
of
See
both
if
of them.
it's already on the internet. Look up Elijah Wood, Timothy Chalamet look-alike, and see how many people are like.
On the same page as me.
Yeah.
look like. They just have that like that. Okay, these are not. I don't know who these people are. It's a lot of pictures of Daniel Radcliffe. I swear to God, there's why are there so many pictures of Daniel?
That's Tom Hardy right there.
I know. We got Daniel Radcliffe, Tom Hardy. This is
Who the fuck is that? Is that Ruffalo?
Yeah, that's Ruffalo.
Wow.
We got a girl. Okay.
Who's she? Wait. Whoa.
This is.
That looks like Timothy Chalamet.
This one really does. I'll get this image between us, guys. I don't even.
Bro, she is beautiful.
Yeah, who is
she?
this?
My
We got to figure
God.
this out, guys. Could they be related? Everyone has their doppelgangers.
Bro, she is gorgeous.
Natalie Dyer.
My lord,
Who's
bro.
Natalie? Stranger Things. Oh, she's a Stranger Things actor.
Oh, she's the sister. Okay.
Is she one of the older actresses?
She
Before we keep calling her attractive?
She's the yeah, good point.
Yeah, I saw Stranger Things and I was like, oh, okay, let's make sure it's not Millie Bobby Brown or whatever.
How old is Millie Bobby Brown?
She's younger than 18. I think she's like 17, and it sounds creepy.
Is she the one? Who was the kid
with
from that
Drake.
show that was like getting? It was the boy, right?
What?
Like girls were like hitting on him.
Yeah, Millie
And
Bobby
then-
Brown's 17,
Okay.
and I know that because like she's always texting with Drake, and people are like, "Why?"
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
girl that Drake is always talking to.
Don't text girls
Yes.
under 17, Drake.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
It's not that hard.
How Chris D'Elia getting canceled for that shit, but Drake's not?
I don't know. Because apparently it's like Millie Bobby Brown and Drake both swear it's plutonic.
You know how it is?
Why?
Because Millie's famous, and whoever Chris texted
Yeah,
ain't famous.
it's not. Dude, you want
So
to?
Millie's not trying to ruin Drake's reputation,
Yeah.
but we all know that's fucked up.
No, it's weird.
I'm sorry, but because Drake. I look at Drake with some like weird eyes because he was a child actor.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like all those child actors still think they're fucking teenagers.
But maybe like okay, I agree. Look, I'm 100% that on the greens with you that I think it's weird because she's 17. Pretty sure they were like friends when she was like 15 or
why
14.
a grown man a friend with a teenager?
That's what I don't get. The only understanding that I will like give Drake is like you said he's a childhood actor, so maybe he understands and he liked Stranger Things, and then she reached out to him as like a fan of Drake, and maybe it strictly is. It's just Drake raps about pussy and bitches, so it's hard to imagine him being like, "Hey, how's your day, Millie?
Exactly.
How was 11th grade? Did you study for your chem test today? Here's a dick pic." Like that's what you imagine when he's speaking to her, and he might not be, but he's just. Drake's like the most sexual, not the most, but one of the most sexual, like,
he's talking about the
icons.
club. He's talking about sex.
Yeah.
Bro, he brought Nicki on tour. He made Nicki Minaj famous.
Yeah.
I mean, she would have happened anyways, but
Yeah.
he was the one who exposed her to that one tour.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it's all about sex.
Yeah.
And it's like you're texting. You know what a thing strangers do?
What?
Is text teenagers. That's
Yeah.
a stranger thing.
Yeah, that is a
Season
Stranger
4
Thing.
should just be
Yeah.
about Millie Bobby Brown getting text messages from a grown man, and she's
That's
like,
funny. That could be like a quick
"The
one.
villain,
Yeah.
the new villain's a grown ass rapper texting a child."
It is. Yeah, it is. When you break it down like that, it's so
it weirds
weird.
me out, bro.
Speaking of pedophilia, we're moving into the dumbass of the week this week, brought to you by Red Foreman.
Dumbass, dumbasses, dumbass, 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 dumbass.
The dumbass of the
Wait,
week this week.
Red Foreman from that '70s show.
Yeah, so like it
Oh,
dropped.
bro.
It just dropped. Like I'll edit it in post, but it goes dumbass, dumbass, dumbass. It's like a little clip.
Is it all his voice?
Yeah, all his voice.
What's that actor's name?
That's so bad that I
Shout
don't.
him out.
Yeah, for real. All right, let me look it up because
Wait,
I
wait.
literally sample his voice every week. Like,
Laura Prepon is the mom.
yeah, you saw they're making a remake of that '70s show, right? Or they're
Wait, remake
okay or a reboot. I'm gonna tell you.
is
about
it the same cast?
So it's not the. I'm sure the younger cast will make cameos, but the idea is that Donna and Eric got married. They had a grandkid, and the grandkids is going to stay in Point Place for the summer with his grandparents, Red and Kitty. So Red and Kitty will reprise their roles, confirmed. And then it will be a new kid meeting like new high schoolers who like smoke weed and whatever that '70s show, like all the other plots, you know.
So is it going to take place in the '90s?
It's gonna take place in the '90s. Yeah, it's gonna be called That '90s Show. I'm pretty sure, or something like that. It's interesting. His name.
I don't know who has pulls to whoever's watching this. If you can get me an audition for that show, I love the '90s. I was born in the '90s.
That'd be awesome. Dude.
I would love to be I would love to be the guy that hands out hot dogs in the little diner. I don't even need lines. I want to be part of that show.
No, literally.
I have
so
chills
bad.
right now.
It'd
I
be so
loved
cool.
that '70s show so much that this actually is one of the few reboots I am so on board with.
Me too.
Especially because that show ended in such a weird way.
Yeah.
Foreman went away and then came back.
The ending was
And
like
Donna became the main character, which
I'm
I
not-
was awesome with.
I just hated the dude they brought in, and they
I
tried.
didn't like him.
It sucked
He
'cause-
didn't match her energy.
Yeah.
He
was so slapstick bullshit humor.
cheesy,
like,
and it's like,
corny,
yo, she's the realest shit ever. She made Foreman real. She made Eric real.
Yeah.
Donna was the only grounded character in that show.
Yeah.
Everyone else was doing chaos shit. Kelso's an idiot. Eric's like
Donna.
young,
Yeah. Donna's
doesn't
the
know-
only smart one in that whole. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And then he came in. And
it was
like,
weird, and they tried to just like instead of being like, "Hey, here's a new character, let's like explore some dynamics." They were like, "Ha, here's Eric 2.0." Like
Yep.
it was
Here's
the
Donna's
exact
new love
same thing,
interest.
yeah. And
Yeah.
it was like they just tried to like they tried to make it not like skip a beat, and it was just weird. Like I understand whatever happened with the actor, but I would rather have just not replaced him. We've had 6 seasons that we've fallen in love with Donna, Fez, Jackie Hyde. You know, Kelso's in it sparingly. Give us them. I don't need this fucking walking like it's just so corny. You're right. It was so corny. I'm actually really excited though for the reboot. I obviously
that's awesome.
will be slightly nervous.
What was the dude's name?
Kurt. Hold up. I just
No,
had it.
Kirk Fox is someone else.
No, not Kurt Fox. It's Kurtwood Smith. is
Kurt
his
Woodsmith.
name.
What a name.
Yeah, that's a great. That's a.
And you know,
ball.
he's actually like in real life a pot smoker and stuff.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So I'm hoping they make him like the cool grandpa.
Oh, dude, you're.
I
telling
hope they don't make him like foot in the ass. I hope Eric
gotta
Foreman.
They gotta keep.
I hope Topher Grace plays the hard.
Like,
Like
that'd be a great
like,
twist.
yeah, like his because grandparents always went easy on us. Right? I don't know about everyone.
No, yeah, my grandparents went easy on me. Yeah,
So
100%.
easy. But the stories I hear about how they treated my dad and how
Yeah,
they treated
so
my mom,
different.
it's like, oh my god.
because you're not their kid. Like
Yeah.
it's their grand. It's not. They already did their parents.
That's why if you have kids, treat them like they're your grandkids.
That's a good idea, dude. That's
like
not, that's
a
good
lot of
advice.
parents are like, yo, just be a little more passive with your kid.
Mm-hmm.
Stop fucking helicoptering this situation.
Yeah, no, I agree
Give
with
them
you.
candy, tell them to go watch SpongeBob, and go enjoy your life. Go sit on a rocking chair.
Yeah, my grandpa used to watch SpongeBob with me, like do whatever we wanted, like chill shit like that.
My grandpa
yeah.
loved Family Guy.
I think you could have a fun episode of that show too, where like, cause like recreational weed is so big now. Like have an episode like where they're like it's legalized now here in Michigan, and like Kitty and Red try it like that. Yeah. You got to give us one of those. That would be so funny. Did you ever watch The Ranch? Because it had similar characters.
I
in
watched it up until the
Hyde left. The Danny
yeah.
Masterson thing.
Yeah, Danny Masterson stuff.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it was just like
it sucks without him. Yeah, Dax
the
Shepard's
whole
not
show
bad,
for me
but
was Dax ended up joining the show.
he takes over as like the guy, and he's
and that's
fun.
See, for me, I just liked watching the brothers' relationships.
Nah, it was great. It was really sad when we found out he was a rapist, like or alleged.
He's a rapist.
Okay, so allegedly, basically, quick summary of what happened is there's like 4 or 5 different accounts of like different women at different parties throughout like the early 2000s saying that he raped them, but he's part of the Church of Scientology, and they're all Scientology events, so everyone has like 150 affidavits being like, nope, he was right next to us. But like it's already been proven that like the Church of Scientology kind of gets away with bullshit with like law and law enforcement and stuff. Like that's not me being like a conspiracy. That's like a literal proven fact. And so a lot of people are like, he probably won't be guilty and he'll probably get off and stuff.
So he's still being tried.
Yeah, it's been like the court thing has been like postponed like 5 or 6 times because like there's not like they're gathering evidence still, and it makes it so hard with all the affidavits. But like
it's like, dude, 5 accounts.
Yeah, different
like,
women at different Scientology
like,
parties.
it happened.
Yeah,
5. Like I don't know. There needs
allegedly.
to be a trial.
Just say allegedly and you're fine.
Yeah,
apparently
it happened.
Yeah,
allegedly.
There we go. We're chilling. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So we sidetracked a little bit. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so the dumbass. No, we're good. Everyone's like, wait, pedophilia, and then we're like, that's 70 show reboot. The dumbass of the week this week is Nathan Jellicoe. Nathan Jellicoe, I actually played junior college football with this man at Santa Ana College. He didn't go anywhere after. Big steroid guy, got into steroids, was coaching and teaching at a high school in Arizona, and he was arrested the other day for having sex with a 16-year-old. So, yeah, he's our dumbass of the week.
How old is he?
25.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. No. Yeah, and yeah, dude. I mean, that is okay. No. I brought it up. I know it's like I know
I don't know what age I would have had to hear to go. Oh.
Yeah, it literally
Maybe
probably
17?
like 8. Yeah, like
17.
18. Like it was his first.
Like
But it doesn't. You already heard he played junior college with me, so you already like.
Oh yeah, you did say that. Yeah.
It
Listen better.
No. Normally the dumbass of the week is something more like funny, like a guy like falls in a well and like is like because he was trying to reach like his like dollar bill he dropped, like something like stupid like that.
Yeah.
But this one was wild because I knew this
the
guy.
guy.
Like I went to
How
parties.
How close
with,
are you with him?
I mean, like I hadn't spoke to him in like 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
But when we played 1 year of junior college together, and when we did, like we were cordial, like we would talk, and I definitely ran into him at a party or two around town and stuff.
Well, you do look young.
Yes, yeah. I was a freshman too. He was like, "Ooh, I want to be friends with that guy." He would love Timothy Chalamet and how young he looks.
He'll play. Timothy Chalamet will play you in the movie.
In the movie when he
your part will be much bigger.
It'll be dramatized for Hollywood. I'll be the person that he molests and stuff.
You'll be the one who rescues.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
The girl.
I
you
like
find
it.
him.
Nice.
And you go,
yeah.
No.
Burst open the door. Drake's there with me to save her in his wheelchair from Degrassi.
Oh my god.
That'd be sick.
Yo, bro, if I ever found out that Drake was texting my teenage daughter, I'd put that fool in a wheelchair.
Yeah. No. 100.
Where are Millie Bobby Brown's parents?
The fuck are you guys doing?
Maybe Netflix just owns her.
Yeah. Oh
maybe
God.
she's like a clone.
They're like, you know what'd be
this.
great for your stock is be friends with Drake. Everyone loves Drake.
Netflix execs just adopting kids that are like, they'll be famous. We'll be their parents.
They're walking through like orphanages, like too ugly, not tall enough. Can I hear you speak? Gross voice. What's your name? Pepperwood? Not an actor's name. Keep going. Like,
Come here, kid. Sing some Les Mis for me. Wonderful. We'll get you new teeth. We got a show that we'll put you in with Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. So he's the dumbass of the week. I just couldn't believe it. Like when I got sent the article by like
that's more than a dumbass. That's an evil person.
Evil person.
You're 25, like.
And she's
Bro,
16, and that's
he can rent a car.
She
just got her driver's
too,
license,
dude. Like he's oh god, dude. He could, oh, that's so gross when you put it like that, dude. Ah, god, dude. He could get her pregnant.
How did they meet? That's a fucked
He's
up
a
thing
PE
to think.
teacher.
Oh no,
That's
it's his
so it's
student.
Real abuse of power.
It's his student.
I don't know if it's his like literal student, but all it takes is the PE teacher looking out in the hallway and then shouting some game.
Senior year of high school, my accounting teacher left his wife and 3 kids for a girl that was in my senior class.
Was she 18 at least?
She was a senior year of high school. We
still,
weren't even graduated yet.
Dude, yeah, we had a
So
scandal
the rumor
like that.
was that they were throughout all of high school.
Oh.
This is the girl I asked to the first dance in 6th grade.
Oh, damn. Well, at least she probably wasn't fucking him then.
I came to school with a little Woodstock, the yellow bird from Snoopy.
Yeah.
I gave it to her, and I was like, "Do you want to go to the dance with me?" Because
That's
her locker
adorable.
was next to mine. I was like,
Yeah, no, that's cute, dude.
I was like, obviously this chick is into 40-year-old guys.
Yeah.
And
I got the body
I
of
got
a
some
40-year-old,
Charles Schwartz
yeah.
here for you. That's I don't know if your generation knows Charles Schwartz.
No, I know.
The guy who created
Snoopy.
Snoopy.
So California kids, we have Knott's Berry Farm, which is an
great amusement
Oh, yeah,
park.
you live. I
Yeah.
forget you lived in SoCal, so
Yeah.
So
And she said no. Short story long. She didn't go to the dance.
Well,
with
yeah,
me.
because she was going with the
And
fucking
then she,
her sixth grade
she
teacher.
ruined a marriage.
Yeah, dude, that's
The youngest daughter was 3 months old, and he left his family for her.
bro. They're like
There's some awful teachers out there.
No, terrible. One of
But I'm just kidding.
I know exactly what you were gonna say. You're a fool.
Like if I was a teacher when I was 17, I would have been bad.
Yeah. Dude, well, at our school, 2 weird things. There was like we had like a what they call it? Like it was like a photo class type thing, like but where you'd edit photos. The teacher of that was married to like a 20-year-old girl that like they got married like they got engaged like a month after she graduated high school, and he was her teacher for like 2 years.
Because you know what was happening.
Yeah, we also had one my junior year. This old, gross, old woman teacher got in trouble for having sex with like this 17-year-old wrestler. And the worst part was she had a family, but her daughter was also like 17 going to like our neighboring high school, like El Dorado, which was like a city over. So not only did like, and the mom went to jail, like she went to jail, the marriage is over, and her mom will forever be known as like the teacher that was banging the student.
Yeah.
Like it was so bad.
Did she at least get like? I would have loved to have seen a conversation between her and the guy
Yeah.
that her mom slept with.
Oh God.
Because like maybe they were meant to be together. Like if he's into what her mom's
just
dishing
off by
out,
a generation.
yeah, just like just pivot, bro.
Yeah.
Like she's the same age as you.
Yeah.
She's not your teacher. You said
Yeah.
she was gross too,
Dude, like, and I'm not even like, like you're like, oh, some women are like this lady was like a 60-year-old wrinkly, gross, ugly, old blonde woman who maybe was hot when she was 20.
How does
but
it happen?
dude, was after it happened, like all of a sudden everyone started to realize like he would always go to her class during lunch. The days where like, the teacher turned on a movie, he would sit in like the TA chair right next to her, like with a blanket and shit, like sketchy shit that like it's.
We need to stop hiring teachers under 30.
Dude, this bitch was 65, like 60, 50.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
It's
Good point. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. We need to just. I don't know, but it's gotta stop.
Well, when love's in the air. Yeah. But if that's a 60-year-old teacher, that's a man,
yeah.
and that's the young girl, like 17. Why is that
They want 'em
so much
hung,
worse?
yeah, they wanna-
It does sound worse too. It's
It
like,
sounds way worse. But it's either way, it's bad, dude. Because that's. I don't mean to get like social justice warner, the word I'm trying to say, corny. But like, like. It's truly that's the definition of an abuse of power. Like
Yes.
like Nathan doing it, like the teacher doing it, like all these people. It's just that like they can be like, oh hey, like I'm like your teacher, like you want better grades, like they're older, like all jokes aside, yeah, dude, that girl is so young that he could have paid for her abortion with his own medical insurance. Like that is too different of
which
an age
the school
gap.
better cover that.
Yeah, dude, you can.
The school board better pass that.
It's Arizona, so you're like
we
a
approved the
50-50
$600 for PE teacher. So he was her PE teacher.
I can't confirm if he was her literal PE teacher, but he was the PE teacher and football coach. One of the
Okay.
football coaches at an Arizona school. Yeah.
25-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At youngest
see,
24, because like I
that's-
said, he was a grade above me.
It's too young.
Too young, dude.
It's
16.
far too young.
16. That girl could have been a sophomore in high school.
Because teenagers are retarded. Like,
Yeah.
do you remember being 17 and looking at a 25-year-old as an adult?
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing. You look at a 25-year-old when you're 17, they're like a leader.
Doug, you
they're
look at a
adult, they're
21-year-old,
old, they're
and they're
like-
old as shit.
Yeah, but then you turn 25 and you're like, you look at a 17-year-old to abuse that.
No, yeah,
to
dude,
use it,
because
you remember when you were 17.
Doug, if you
They're
talk to a
looking at you
17-year-old like when you were
have
25,
power.
they're annoying.
Bro, there were some girls in my high school prom that brought like their
Oh yeah,
college
us too.
boyfriends.
Yeah, like 22-year-old dudes and shit.
Okay, I didn't ever judge the girls
I
that brought
judged the
these guys.
school. How was
I
that
judge. Well, yeah.
legal?
What the fuck is the school thing?
Yeah.
Let's let anyone come to the dance.
Yeah.
But no, I judge those dudes because they
Yeah.
always had like facial hair. They always looked like slime.
Dude,
like
yeah,
they had
they were never-
they
it
had
was
a
never,
fucking
like-
monster tattoo.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing hanging out with a 17-year-old girl?
Yeah, dude. It was
Go back to community college.
You're so right. It was
What the fuck is going on here?
it was never like a dude with like a nice cut in his shirt, and he was like, "We've known each other since we were 3 years old. Like, it's my neighbor. I understand there's a weird age gap, but in 3 years it won't matter." Like, because
No, they don't have the vocabulary
Dude,
to explain themselves.
Yeah, you're right, dude. You know what? Because here's the thing: if let's say flashback, that scenario I just described, your girlfriend is 17, you're 19. You guys have been dating since you were like 17 and 15, so it's not weird. It's completely legal. All that. I wouldn't go to the prom.
No.
I wouldn't go. I would go,
Why?
babe, I will take you to fucking Disneyland and pay for everything. I am not subjecting myself to this. Everyone is going to know I'm older and how weird I am. Because a normal person like us would say no.
You don't love me.
Yeah. I'd be
You
like,
won't come to this dance with me. All my friends are bringing
go
their
find a
boyfriends.
mustache carny to take you. Because those are the guys that are going to high school prom still.
You know the girl I asked to prom, the day after I asked her, I found out that she was fingered by a carny in my hometown.
Oh, dude, you are just bad at picking women.
And
it
then she had to cancel the prom date on me because something came up.
That sucks. Dude.
And then the next week, I was asked to prom by this other girl who was an extraordinary woman.
Yes.
And still is.
Oh,
I think she's a doctor now.
Oh, damn.
And she was the star softball pitcher.
Oh, that's sick.
So it all worked out.
That's perfect, yeah.
But yeah, I have horrible taste.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
could, you know what? Maybe is I could smell the elephant ear on her. Like I could smell that a carny had been near her.
Yeah.
I was like, there's some fried sugar. Fried
Smells
sugar
like
bread over
ring
here?
toss, dude. What the fuck? Is that a free goldfish I smell?
Yeah, bro, that had to be it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Should I say her name?
I was gonna be like, yeah, and then I was like, wait, that's mean. That's a bad idea. All right. So we're kind of wrapping up here. Ironic, dude. This is a fun podcast. I know it's a fun podcast. That's my old dog, Zoe.
She's still alive?
Nah, she passed away about like a year ago.
Thanks for bumming me out.
Yeah, dude. Well, she was.
Next time, let's put a picture of my grandparents here too, and
dude, I
maybe
her to be...
the Twin Towers. You know, let's just put a bunch. Let's put a bunch of stuff we forget.
I want her to be a part of this. I don't ever want to forget her though. I want her to be a part of the studio. You know,
she's a cute looking dog.
It was my childhood dog, so it was really hard, dude. Like I got her in 3rd grade, and then passed when I was 23. So like we grew up together, you know. So it was a bummer.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I appreciate it. I was gonna say that this is.
you were like, yeah, I'm trying.
I wrote down topics for us, and we've talked about 0 of them, which is a good thing because it meant we just been chatting.
How much time are we at?
We got like 10 minutes left.
Okay.
So I'm
How
gonna
many
throw
topics are left?
all of them.
Let's do lightning round.
Okay. Ready? Okay. Your bio said king of the kitchen. What's your go-to? Like, if you were gonna impress me, what's your go-to meal? And then, what do you think is the best meal you've ever cooked? Like, the best meal for me is a beef Wellington that I made, and we did like instead of doing a mushroom the shit inside, whatever it's called, we did like a spinach pine nut based one because I don't like mushrooms. So good.
You don't like mushrooms?
I don't like them, dude. I was very.
Would you be willing to try mushrooms though if I cooked you something with mushrooms?
Of course. I'm very I was very picky as a child, and now I've like opened up and I'll try stuff
because
I just normally don't like mushrooms.
I feel like I have finally figured out how to cook mushrooms properly.
Okay, I do like saute like on a burger. I'm okay with caramelized mushrooms.
The other day I made like caramelized mushrooms with dude.
Sounds
it was like caramelized mushroom mac and cheese.
Oh, that sounds really good. Yeah. So what would be your like the best meal you've made? And then like my go-to would be like if it was cold out, there's a soup I like to make. I don't even know the name of it. I just have the recipe. It's
you make your own soup?
It's like I start with it starts
good
with
for
chicken
you,
broth
man.
and vegetable
making soup is
it's so good. It's like a spicy
but it's like
sausage potato soup.
Bro, when you want to make food spread, last a while,
yeah,
making soup.
I can make soup and it could last me like a fortnight so long. So what would be your two?
Oh man, if I got time, like the other day I made eggplant parmesan.
Ooh,
and it took me all day.
I bet. Yeah,
it's just like so much work.
It's a lot.
You have to fry the eggplant, then like stack it.
Yeah. I used to work at an Italian restaurant.
It tastes so good. And I was just trying to mimic my mom's recipe.
Yeah, okay, that's.
And
cool,
I didn't quite get it there.
It takes time.
Mom's food is always best.
So
like my mom was here a couple months ago. She made me a normal sandwich, turkey, cheese, mustard, mayo. That's it.
So good.
Gave it to me. I was like, this is amazing.
But
I make that same sandwich for myself.
Not as good.
It's not good. What is that weird psychological trap of mom giving you food?
Dude, my favorite meal my mom would make is literally mashed potatoes, gravy, and meat. That's prison food.
Yeah.
Amazing when my mom makes it.
But it came from mom.
Yeah, when
So
I make
it's
it,
like-
it's just all right.
Yeah, it's so weird, bro. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's something special. What would if you had? So that would be like your.
I love
your
making.
all the
I
time.
love
What's your,
sandwiches.
Okay, yeah.
If I'm like just like I can fuck around. With
I think
a
I
loaf
eat a
of bread,
sandwich
man.
almost every day.
Anywhere. Dude, sandwich. I get lost in the sandwich.
Yeah,
Bro, my eyes glaze over. I end up making 2 sandwiches.
dude. No, I like.
You ever do 2 sandwiches back to back, and you're like, "Who
Yeah.
am I? What am I doing with my life?"
Fry them in a pan, melt the cheese,
Bro,
get a
I
little
just
crisp on
I
the
just
bread.
brought a pet
I
press.
need to get
and you
one
know
of
what?
those.
I bought the Foreman one. I
Mhm.
fucked up. I should have just went straight for Cali Kitchen or whatever that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Because it gets hotter
Okay,
and
yeah.
it has a weighted press.
Oh, that's nice.
And
yeah.
so you get like the caramelized creases in it.
Those are the
Oh,
best part.
also grilled cheese.
Grilled
little
cheese,
little
yeah.
trick. Instead of butter, use mayo.
Bro, I got put onto that shit a week ago.
Yep.
All my sandwiches. Now when I throw them in the pan, mayo. My
Mayo.
girlfriend was the one who was like, I heard this like somewhere. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
Try
so
spicy
serious.
mayo.
If you make
Spicy mayo.
That's a great idea.
Oh, and also throw your cheese in the microwave if it's coming right out of the fridge. Throw it, remove it, like
Mm-hmm.
separate the slices. Put it in the microwave for 7 seconds.
okay.
It gets all the cold moisture out of the cheese and softens it. So when
Yeah.
you put it in the pan, it melts perfectly inside of
Wow,
the
dude,
bread.
These are too good. I'm telling you, that's a great tip, and I'm telling you, I was like, that doesn't make sense, the whole mayo thing, and I didn't want to do it.
It's just
way
canola
better.
oil and
yeah,
eggs.
it just works better
Yeah.
than butter does when
Yeah.
you're frying. It makes it less soggy and gives it more of the
Yes.
crisp.
And butter is so hard to spread when it's cold.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. It
Yeah.
doesn't. You don't fully get it.
Yeah, I got we have like a little butter thing that like sits out with a lid on it.
Yeah, and butter. Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah. 'cause
Butter
it's an-
shouldn't be in the fridge. It
Yeah.
really shouldn't.
No,
What
exactly.
soft butter is the act.
Yeah.
Do you
Um
ever just take a big chunk of like a baguette
yeah.
with some butter on it?
Oh, yeah, some butter.
Just
Sometimes
it,
if I
bread
don't
and
have like
butter.
rice or something to make with the side of meal, it's literally just a slice of bread
Mm.
with some butter on it. Is pretty unmatched, dude. Pretty fucking good.
bread.
Now the other thing I wanted to say is, how many people do you think died making the Eiffel Tower? Because that thing's 3 football fields in height, and it was built in 1850.
So it was built for the World Fair in 1850.
Like around that time. 1850 is probably not the exact date.
This was when it was finished, probably.
Yeah.
I would guess
Because that's before they had like safety equipment.
1,134.
0. That's what it
What?
says online, and I swear
No,
they're lying to
That's
me.
bullshit.
Thank you, dude.
The French
I
are
looked it
such
up
liars.
Dude, yes.
We built this perfectly. I'm not even gonna try to do a French accent.
no,
you
but
get
that's-
canceled this
yeah.
day trying to make fun of. You get canceled these days making fun of white people.
Yeah, dude. People die falling from like 4-story buildings today with like high-tech equipment. No one died falling from that? No one?
4 people died when I made that lasagna last week. What is he talking about? 0 people died. You're
Yeah.
1800s, dude. Get out of here.
I didn't
I've been
believe
to
it,
the
and I still
Eiffel
don't
Tower
believe-
twice.
Yeah, I just
in my
went.
adult life. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you did.
Yeah, it was dope.
You post photos.
Yeah.
As if you're like there right now.
Yeah, it took
like
me a
every time
while.
I see your story, I'm like, is he in
I
Paris
saw him
right now?
at tiniest
Yeah, I was
bar
like, we were-
yesterday. Yeah, I just am late. I like forget. I don't know. I'm like good at like promoting stuff on Instagram if it's like comedy stuff, but if it's like my personal life, I'll just forget.
Yeah, but
I-
you want people to see that you're well
I know.
traveled.
Yeah, I want to brag. Like, I did just, and then it's fun.
But
to
also,
look
how
back.
many people there's a lot of people that don't leave
Mm-hmm.
their homes
Ever? No. Yeah. Just stay.
Like I have friends who live in Michigan on the border of Canada, and they've never seen Windsor.
That's wild. Yeah.
And it's like going to Paris changed me for the better.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was so cool.
Did you get to go to Museum d'Orsay?
No. Which
Oh,
one is
man.
that one?
Everybody, if anyone's watching this, like if you're thinking of going to Paris, I recommend Museum d'Orsay over the Louvre. And that
We
is
didn't get to go to
only
the Louvre
because I
either,
love.
dude.
Oh, you didn't?
We got there on a Monday, and we were there.
Well,
Monday
don't
and
go to
Tuesday,
Museum
and it
d'Orsay.
closed on
They're
Tuesday.
closed on Monday and Tuesdays.
That's what fucked us.
Why
We
are
were
those
there
museums
Mondays
closed
and-
on Monday and Tuesday?
The only
We
one-
had the same issue.
It was both like because I wanted to see. I'm not a big museum guy. We went to
but in Paris.
we went to the army museum, where it's the big palace where Napoleon lived or
Oh,
whatever.
okay, yeah, we didn't do
And
that.
it's just like it starts in like the French wars of like 1100 and like goes all the way through World War II, and it was pretty
Okay.
fucking dope because I like war shit. So, but Yeah, I don't remember. I forgot what we were talking about.
Museum d'Orsay. I just let Whistler's mother is there.
Oh, that's
You remember
really
the
cool.
Mr. Bean movie?
Yeah, that's sick.
Whistler's mother.
All right. You want to pump out the would you rather's and then wrap it up?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna put the laptop in my lap, guys. You know what's hilarious too is well, one, you're my buddy, so I'm for sure gonna have you back on. I didn't even get to talk to you about like your whole opera background and all that. So
don't worry,
we'll save that. We'll save that for the next episode. We'll do a whole episode where we only sing
honestly,
to each
I'm
other.
glad we didn't.
All right, then that makes me feel good.
I probably should like it more.
Yeah.
Because it does give me something to stand out. But I'm so exhausted with opera, man.
I know.
It's all people talk about with me or want me to do. Like,
That's
I
how I
had one
felt about
comedian try to
football.
book me on their show, their comedy show, and they just wanted me to sing opera, not
weird.
even perform comedy. And it's like, yo, I'm trying to be a fucking comedian here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do written word.
Yeah.
Like, I walked away from stand up
From
opera to do stand up,
Yeah.
and it's just like as an artist, it probably sounds stupid and petty, but it's like it's frustrating.
You know,
It's like,
I
yo,
understand, dude.
I don't know. This sounds very bitchy.
No,
I'm
listen,
complaining.
you got to understand. I played Division I football, which is a very cool thing to a lot of people. I hated football at the Division I school. It made me like until this year, like I couldn't watch Hard Knocks. I couldn't watch Last Chance U because I hated that environment so much because it went from being fun my whole life to like a business. And I'm sure that there's a point where you kind of like where music.
I can't even watch a musical.
Yeah,
I haven't seen Hamilton.
Oh, it's so
I haven't
good.
seen Book of Mormon
I haven't seen that either.
because there's something that like broke in me
Yeah.
when I was trying to become like a professional singer, an opera
Yeah.
singer. Now when I see a show, I think like, oh, I could be that part.
Yeah.
And that's such a stupid ego-driven response to just trying to enjoy something that. So it's like music is weird with me.
No, I understand.
And it's weird because I walked away from it. I didn't
Yeah.
fail. I actually like left it. I said I want because I always wanted to be a stand-up comedian before
Yeah.
opera singer.
Yeah.
So that's my true love.
Dream, passion,
is this
yeah.
what we're doing now?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, football is. I mean,
I get it.
I can't even imagine devoting it. Like the voice is similar to the physical strength though of football.
Exactly. No,
where
it's
it's
just
like you have to
exhausting,
take care of
dude,
it.
And you
It
so
takes
much work. It's
There's so many things you can't do.
Yeah.
There's so many things you have to do to
A lot of
your body
things
a
I
certain
missed
way.
out in my life, skipping parties and events and certain things because football had to come first. And so it's like I don't mind talking about it, but when people hear it, it's all they want to talk about with me, and it's not a part of my life anymore. I don't look like a football player anymore. I've lost all the weight. Like I don't play football anymore in any capacity, and I don't mind talking about it. But I get with you where it's like.
And here I said I'm glad we didn't talk about it, and I ended up fucking talking.
But we're talking about it in a more of like
God,
a
I'm such a
therapeutic
bitch.
way than.
I'm such a bitch.
Well, this is. I feel like this is. I think people like hearing this side of it from you and me because I'm sure there's people that have been burnt out on something like this. And because otherwise the question would have been is like, when did you start? How long? Like the basic that I'm sure you're tired of answering, and so am I. So this is a nice change up for people that I'm sure you can somewhat relate to. Of it, dude. What's crazy is there'll be a point at some point where you feel burnt out by stand up. Obviously not at the same capacity as we do with these.
I'm not there yet.
No, neither. I mean,
'Cause
yeah,
I
I'm
feel
so
like-
young and stand up too. So it's like,
Because like with football and opera, it's like we kind of we did them because we were born to do them.
yeah. Like I haven't been doing
Stand up,
stand-ups.
you have to earn that respect.
Like I got tired of football like, 12, 13 years in. If 12, 13 years in, I'm a little burnt out on stand-up, that's okay. It's 12, 13 years later. You can relearn to love things. I just also got burnt out and met the end of my career at the same time. Like I wasn't playing. I didn't like the coaches, and my career was just then done.
Also, I can't imagine how. I mean, the looming end
Yeah.
is so evident.
It's so
with things
depressing.
like football.
Because it was
so
insane to
cutthroat.
play D1 football. Like
Yeah.
that's a one per.
What
They
team
say
did you play for?
Murray State. So
Ah.
if you watch basketball,
Murray.
John Morant. I was cool. I got to like watch. He was there when I was there, so that was a cool thing. But yeah, like you said, it's just they say 1% of high school athletes play Division I sport. So I already was a 1%er. And then after that, they say less than 1% of D1 players play
Are white.
NFL.
Oh,
Are
sorry.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That was great. That was good. Fuck whatever I was talking about. That was That's for sure going to be a fucking clip. All right, we're going into the would you rathers. Fuck this off shit. Would you rather be in a rigged poker game for a year straight or stuck racing an Olympian in the 100-meter until you win?
The Olympian. Because I would... we couldn't
You
stop
think
either.
either of us would ever beat an Olympian?
But a rigged poker game?
I guess you're right.
For 1 year, and you know it's rigged.
Yeah.
But you're never going to win?
Oh, yeah. I guess you lose all your
I have
money
the
and
opportunity to win. I just have to one day
You're right. We're
get...
talking about 1%.
And
Okay, fair enough.
I could use the exercise.
Yeah. All right. Fair
I
enough.
could use the...
I'm going to go with the Olympian, too. All right. Would you rather spend 8 years in prison or 20 years without social media of any kind?
20 years without social media. What
Yeah.
are you talking about? 8 years of prison? Hey, would you rather be locked away from society or just not use your phone?
Would
for
you
20?
rather not be able to send that
Jesus.
tweet or raped? Which one do you want?
Oh, man.
You want to join a gang?
Well, if
or
you say it
wanna
that
not
way,
post
now
an
it's
Insta-
different. Because 20 years without social media, I'm probably not getting laid. But 8 years
Yes.
in prison,
You're going to get laid.
I'm
a
probably
lot.
getting... I'm the belle of the ball.
Yeah. They're, you got enough on you that they can close their eyes and the imagination can take over, you know? Like
I
me,
w-
they fuck
I
me. They
would-
know they're fucking a
I
little
would
scrawny,
not
dude.
do well in prison. I got man tits. I got a fat ass. Bro.
I have to
I'm
join the
reminded
Aryan
every
Brotherhood.
cholo of their ex.
Yo.
Am I allowed to say cholo? Is that?
Yeah, you could say cholo. I don't know what you got to be able to say
In LA,
cholo.
we were told not to say cholo on stage because the gangs.
I don't know. I don't feel like no one has a problem with it.
Okay.
I feel like white people have a problem with it.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
right?
like, I feel like no cholo is like, "Hey, fool, don't call me that." Like, you know, he's like, "Yeah, I'm a. What's the problem? I'm a cholo, fool." Like, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do no social media instead of prison.
Yeah,
If they said jail, it's a different story. Cause jail, like I've heard jail's kind of fun.
I would rather go to.
I don't know. I heard Danny Brown on a podcast say that he went to jail for a year, and jail's low security, and he said it was like just getting to hang out with a bunch. It was like going to summer camp for a year.
That guy is so fucking dumb.
He's so funny though.
He's so stupid.
He makes me laugh. I like him.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. What?
Well, I mean, he didn't say like hell yeah,
Sorry.
go to prison, but it was like he just said like, yeah.
I can't with the Danny Brown.
I like
laugh.
it. I'm a fan of your
That Danny
mom's
Brown
house, so
life.
I like him because
oh, okay.
of that. Yeah, you know.
He no, that's too much information.
I saw him. I was talking last week. I saw him at the cocaine comedy thing. He was just
That's what
walking around.
I was about to bring up that night.
I wanted to go
because I performed the night before
Oh yeah.
with Freddie Gibbs.
Oh yeah.
and
That's dope, dude.
all the strippers and stuff. And then the next night they did cocaine comedy.
Yeah.
and Danny Brown was there, and yeah,
All the hoes were talking to him though.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was like,
Well, yeah.
I was gonna
He's a rapper.
Well,
Brett.
that's what I was.
He's a famous rapper. Oh, the hoes were talking to him. Oh, is it his personality?
or his cowboy hat and cowboy outfit he was
Yeah,
wearing.
what is up with him and Hinchcliffe with the cowboy gear?
It makes me laugh. 'Cause-
Hinchcliffe looks like Mike TV.
Yeah, he looks hilarious with it on.
And then Danny though, everybody though, like what is
Danny, now here's my thing. Danny is from Austin. Like,
Danny
he's
wearing
from
the cowboy
Texas.
gear makes sense.
Yeah, the Hinchcliffe thing. He does it ironically. I don't know. I feel like everything Tony Hinchcliffe
You know
does
though
is ironic.
he wears it though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Totally.
Like it doesn't look out of place.
yeah.
It's just definitely dress up.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's definitely dress up.
Like you want someone to be like, "What's up with your outfit?" You know, like you didn't just wear that because you thought you looked nice. You wanted attention.
Well, especially because when he was in L.A., he was like dressing like L.A.
Yeah.
So is he just gonna dress like wherever he moves, which is fine, I guess,
Yeah.
if you want to market yourself. But
Fair
like,
enough. Yeah.
like, is he gonna start wearing a turban when he goes and does comedy in Dubai? Like,
That'd be fucking great, dude. This one is a great one for both of us, but especially for you because I didn't realize that you said you're 30, right? Would you rather be 50% younger, or 50% older? So would you rather be 15 or 45?
15.
15?
Yeah.
I guess you get that whole like redo your life, and for me it would be 12 or 36. I really don't want to be 12 again. I don't want to be back in sixth grade getting random boners, not understanding why I feel the way I do.
I picked 15 because I heard there's a PE teacher out there.
In Arizona that you can go get laid off of.
No, I just because youth is the most valuable thing.
Yeah.
It's feeling young, man.
Yeah, and you're right. No,
like
in
this
no ways
is
do I
the
want to
first
shorten
year
my
where
life.
I'm like, oh I'm getting older. Like
And
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, and we're in like a weird profession where like it's a lot of just like young drunks running around telling jokes, and you're not old, dude. And I literally
They make me feel old.
But
though.
you, to me, like you fit in with like the 24-year-olds like me, like the non-crazy ones, I suppose. Like,
well, I just try to find the non-crazy people. I could give 2 fucks about your age,
I can't
as long as
do
you're over 18.
Yeah. As long as you're over 15 in the state of Arizona.
There was a 17-year-old at an open mic a couple weeks ago.
Ooh.
She showed up and she was like, she said she just like on stage she left
like
school
study. Yeah. Oh, God.
and came to the open mic, and I looked at everyone and I was like, don't talk to her, because they're all looking at her, and I'm like, you fucking animals.
Ugh.
And then I'm not going to say his name, but some dude went and sat next to her and was talking with her. And I was like, I look at you differently now, bro.
That's so gross, dude.
Because if, like, in my eyes, just leave her alone.
Yeah.
She wants to do stand-up comedy. She's 17. Her parents are obviously not parenting her.
Perfectly legal.
Is it the age of consent? But that's the age of consent
in
for
Texas.
But isn't there the federal? Is 18?
but then federalism overrides it in state. Like, it's
yeah.
not like
So if it's still illegal.
No.
17 is the age of consent if she sleeps with another
Texas.
17-year-old.
No, the definition of the age of consent in Texas is when a person may legally consent to engage in sexual activity with another person. The Texas Penal Code states that once a person becomes 17, they are capable to give consent with any other person. That like of 17.
But doesn't the federal age override that?
No, because that's how, like, think about it. Weed is federally illegal, but you can smoke it in a park in California, in Vegas. You can get delivered to your door. I'm not even trying to be like a nerd.
It just was gross to see all the dudes talk to her. It was like
no. Either way, look, I looked it up just for fun because I was curious. Still weird that 25-year-old dudes are hitting on a girl who just left high school. The age of consent, yes, for legal things work. Still not going to pretend like that 17-year-old girl hooking up with you as a 30-year-old. I wouldn't look at you and be like, hey, David, legally, you're a cool guy. I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong
I
with
would
you?
hope I had friends enough to be like, yo, man, I think you might have like a tumor growing in your brain.
Dude, if you call me like, hey, can I bring my girl over?
Because you used to be against this, and now you're doing it. And obviously, there's got to be some malformation in your frontal lobe.
There's got to be something wrong
because you're
with
doing
you.
something obviously fucking retarded.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop sleeping with teenagers. You're grown men. Go get a prostitute.
Yeah.
I go get a grown adult prostitute.
Yeah.
Stop sleeping with teenagers.
No, I agree with you.
They're children. Let them grow.
100%.
Okay.
No, all right, we got one last would you rather. We'll wrap it up and go watch some football. Would you rather remove one limb of your choice or raise 10 kids? Now, if you're a gym teacher from Arizona, it's easily 10 kids because, the more the merrier. But
remove a limb.
I'm going to remove a limb, dude.
A limb is like...
let me look
a
up
limb is does a penis count as a limb?
Does my pinky finger count as a limb?
Because if I remove my penis...
What is a limb? An arm or a leg of a bird's wing, a projecting land. Okay,
we're idiots. We should know what limbs. I think that means arms and legs.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I don't think we're idiots. Fuck that. I guarantee you, half the people listening right now didn't know. Like, we're like, is a finger count? It's got to be a leg or an arm.
Yeah.
Oh God, dude.
I'm taking the 10 kids.
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
Fuck
dude.
that, dude.
Bro.
I'll get a prosthetic arm or leg. 10
No, you
kids,
wouldn't.
18 years of ruining your life. Fuck
18.
that. I don't mean
no.
What?
Minimum 28.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And that's if you have all 10 kids in a row.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna lose, dude. Hey, I'll.
But
wave
also
to
the
you
refractory
with my
period of
fucking
her
nub, dude. Hey, David, as you walk your 10 kids on 10 different leashes. You have fun with that?
No.
No.
Taking the 10 kids. I've
right.
never met a nice person with one hand.
Yeah, they only got one
Hill's
hand,
got an
bro.
attitude.
Yeah, I mean,
Hill's got an issue.
Yeah, you don't have no hands. You have one hand.
I had a one-handed roommate in L.A. and he got the cops called on him once because he punched this drag queen we lived with.
With which, the nub or the real hand?
With the real hand.
Okay.
Yeah, oh my God, if it was the nub, no, the cops probably wouldn't be called.
They'd laugh
we would
and
have
hang up on
applauded,
it.
and he would be like, "What's that?" I'd be like, "Oh, it's clapping." But no, the drag queen called the cops, and the cops showed up, and I got home as they were handcuffing him.
Oh,
and I don't know if you've ever seen a one. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was the craziest shit. They had to like get an extension and put the cuff on his elbow.
Oh no.
Above the joint.
Oh no.
And also, why do some like one-armed people, why do their like Why does it look like a tied off balloon?
Yeah, I think it's
Like, what?
I think the fucked up ones are genetics.
Bro, we had a one-handed hockey player in my high school.
That's absurd. That's
and
insane.
he was always angry.
The nub, I think, is like the nub. I think is like you got it cut off. The balloon is like, you know, your arm got like stuck under your mom's like ovaries, and your arm got fucked up. And
Okay.
now this is just a guess.
Yeah.
I'm not a medical doctor, scientist.
Right.
Neither of those.
Yeah, I'm definitely going 10 kids.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hang out with my fellow ballooned arm people and go and lose an arm. Dude, the floor is yours for a minute if you want to promote your Instagram and any shows you got coming up.
Should probably have a better Instagram tag.
What is
Someone told me it's David, Daveed,
Dude,
Centofanti.
it has your name. I don't know. It has your name, and my whole thing is like, if your name is either your @ or like whatever that other name is, you're fine, dude. Because like my homie, who's a comic, his name name is Extended Midget. Hilarious handle. But his thing says Dom Pierno. So if you type in, the other day he was on my podcast and I typed in @Dom and it said the first suggestion was @Extended Midget.
Oh, okay.
So as long as you have your name, you're fine. I feel like.
Yeah, it's just such a weird.
Just don't be David Centofanti comedy, because then you'll become unfunny. Because no one's ever something comedy, and it's great.
Right, that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, so what was it again?
David.
Yeah.
Centofanti.
Follow him. It'll be in the bio. You got any shows coming up?
Yeah, I do actually. Do you mind if I?
No, go ahead.
Because it's.
I'll plug my shit real quick while you're looking it up, guys. Yeah. You can see me. By the time this is out, you can't see me at the Parlor Room on Tuesday. But then next Wednesday, Texas come out to Southside Flying Pizza. First show I'm producing with my roommate. It'll be fun. We got Tony Casillas, Mike Eaton, Jason Rodriguez, CJ Landry, all in the lineup. So come out to that. We got stickers and T-shirts available now. Where are your shows at?
You gotta get me on that. Not that one, but like,
no, I go for sure.
That's a great lineup.
No, yeah.
Those are good comedians. All those names, those are fucking great comics.
Yeah.
I'm doing Clifford and Friends. I don't even know if that's the name of his show.
The one at Poor Choices.
Yeah.
Right?
When does this come out?
Wednesday.
Okay.
So it'll be good.
So that's The Filthy Show. That's the one. If you do listen to this, if you're in Austin, Texas, come out and see Adam Lucky's The Filthy Show at the Creek in the Cave. That's going to be on October 23rd. Doing half-baked comedy down in San Marcos.
Fun
if
show.
anyone's down there. You did that?
Yeah.
At Big J CBD
Yeah,
Lounge?
yeah. Fun show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fun show? Fuck yeah. Because I didn't know what.
I'll talk to
I
you
was
more
supposed
about
to
it
do it a
after.
couple months ago, and then I had to go home for a funeral, so I didn't get to
do
it.
I get
so
you.
he
I'll talk to you
rebooked me
more.
for Halloween night.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
And then finally on 11/11, Make a Wish, Smoking Barrels,
Ooh,
Barrels
that
and
one's gonna be
Amps.
fun, dude.
That's Dean
I can't wait
Stanfield,
to get on
Spencer
that show.
Cavins, Georgetown, Texas.
Yeah, that one's a fun one. Sent him my tape. Hopefully he gets back to me. Dean, if you're listening, I'm free.
Don't be needy.
He's not listening to this, so it's okay. Any other shows coming up?
That's it for now.
All right, guys. If this is your first,
also check out if you can Long Distance Brothers.
okay, yeah, check
My brother
that
and
out.
I have a video podcast that we do on YouTube, and we might start doing it live on Twitch.
Oh hell yeah,
If you
yeah,
want to see us
yeah, guys, check
talk
that out.
about our crazy family.
It'll be all in the bio in case you're bad at searching things up or lazy like me. I'll have it all there.
Thank you very
David,
much.
thank you so much for doing the pod, guys.
Appreciate
this
you,
is
brother.
your,
This was a good time.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah, it was fun. Let's go watch some football and get lit. This is your first time listening or your 81st time listening. I appreciate you, and most importantly, thank you for letting us be your last resort. See ya. Cool, dude.
Do you have that PE teacher's phone number?
Yeah, I actually do, I think.
This has been a Your Last Resort production.